Hello and welcome back to my page. My name is Jeff. I want to thank you for watching me either here on YouTube or on Facebook, depending on where you're watching me from, where I review VR headset games for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for people 50 and up. And the reason I do this is I am 62, my wife is now 60, and we just love playing our Quest headsets. Of course, back when we bought them, they were called the Oculus. In fact, we ordered them before they were even available to play with and have. And we had to wait for them to make them and ship them to our house. And we started with the Oculus 2 or the Quest 2. And then my wife, this last December of 2024, upgraded me to the Quest 3. So that's what we're recording on and playing on today. I review, actually my wife sometimes joins me, and we review games because when we went on YouTube and Facebook to try to find a review of a game, all the games we saw or the reviews we saw were done by people easily 20, 30, and even 40 years younger than us. And I'm not saying they do a bad job. No, they do a good job for, people their own age. But if you're 50, 60, 70, 80, yes, I have some 80-year-old members of this group, that your life choices have changed. Things you thought were fun when you're 20 or 30, you don't find so much fun anymore when you're 50, 60, 70, and 80. And things you find now that are fun now when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, you probably would have thought were pretty dull and boring when you were 20, 30, and 40. So that's why we make this page. We also show an extended version of all the games, usually 30 to 60 minutes long, showing me actually playing the games, where some of the reviewers, they just take the video given out by the developers and they talk over them, and some of them don't even play the game, so that's why we do this, for all of us 50 and up. Today we have one called Cubism, and this is a really simple, fun, easy, well, it starts out easy and it gets much, much harder as you go. So let's get into this. Right now I'm playing it in mixed reality, so you can actually see the house, and you can also play it where it's not in mixed reality, where you're in a room. And there's old Elvis the cat out there looking for birds. But this is the first thing. When you first start the game, they have a lot of different settings. Now, I had to turn off the music because I recorded this once, put it into YouTube, and they said, nope, sorry, there's music in here that's recorded, updated, you can't use it. So I had to redo this by turning off all the music. But it's basically a simple game of, there will be different designs, different cubes, and you have to try to figure out which cubes go into which cube. And you got to make them fit. If they don't fit, you have to try it again. There you go. There's the first one. Cubism. That's very, very cool. So let's get into the game itself. Volume 1. And I restarted the game because I had finished all these. So let's go back. Well, they're finished too. I wanted to replay these. Can I replay them? I can replay them. There you go. So normally you wouldn't see this. These are the finished ones. So you'd have to figure out exactly how to get these all to fit. And like I said, they start out fairly easy and they get more complicated as you go. So now let's go back to, when you first start out in the easy level, you have just basically a cube. And you have to, oh, that ain't gonna work. And you could turn these all around. They also have hand, where you can just use your hands instead of these controllers. I tend to like the controllers. But every time you finish one of these squares, there's a musical note. And if you can finish all the squares and you start it, it will play a song. For instance, let's see. Will it do it? No, it won't do it. Okay. Let's go on to the third one. Uh-oh. Nope, that ain't gonna work. See now? This one doesn't fit. So you must acquit. Oh no, that's not right. So you have to find a way to get these all to fit in and use them all. Now, it seems like they're really easy at first, but again, I have finished this game, or at least the first, 6 or 7 or so of these different ones, but they come in all different shapes and sizes. You see, each one has a note. And when you get done with all of these, so each one of these has, I believe it's 20. There's 20 in this one, and 20 in this one, and 20 in this one, and 20 in this one. Yep. No, there's 10 in that one, 10 in this one, 14 in this one, 17, 20, 24, 27, and 30. And when you're done, it'll play a song for you. This is a really cool game. So the second level, they have different shapes. See now, this one, and you could pick this up and move it around your room. You don't have to leave it there. You could turn it. So let's see if we can figure this one out. And you can do this left-handed or right-handed. It does not matter. See, I can do that right-handed or left-handed. Bing, it's done. All right, so let's change this. And they only fit one way. There, done. Let's go on to one I have not done. And they get harder and harder and harder as you go up, more complicated, because they get more depth and size to the puzzle that you're doing. And if you put something where it doesn't belong, oop, that don't fit. It will have like a sour note showing, nope, that doesn't fit there. That was the sour note. All right, so let's see. I know I got stuck on this one in the first video, and then about 30 seconds after I stopped the video and I was finished, I came back in and found it and finished it. So that one didn't make a note, so that must be in the right spot. No sour note? So somehow this fits in here. And there it is, finished. And that's where I ended the first one, because it was so difficult. So stage 3 and 4 are now unlocked. So let's go to stage 3. Ooh, these are going to be fun. Really different shaped. Let's go to this one here. Dang. All right, so we have this really nice pyramid type of thing, and we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And somehow these 4 pieces create the finished. Nope. How about this? Let's try this one first. Ah. So this one has to go here somehow. Nope. Nope. Look at it from this angle. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. So I have something in the wrong place. How about this? I think that does it. Move it in. Ba-ding! So that is really cool. It's kind of like a Tetris game, but there's not, the sudden movement. You could take your time. You can do anything you want. Let's try this one. Now this is in the hard. So this is going to be something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 pieces. Lots of odd shapes. Well, that seemed to fit. Nope. That ain't gonna work there. Nope, that doesn't work. What if I flip it around? Nope. And unfortunately, that leaves this little spot here. I don't have a simple little L. So something here is not correct. And this is why this is the hard level. Does this fit across here? It does fit there. But there's no little L that fits there. So this is just a fun little puzzle game that you can sit here and enjoy and not have to think too much. Well, you have to think, but that one says nope. Ooh, what about this? Nope. Got the sour note. Nope, not there either. How about this? Nope. Oh, no sour note. Okay, we're getting closer. Nope. Nope, that does not fit there. Hmm. Something's not adding up here. But as you get higher and higher, they come in different shapes, different sizes, different amount of these little cube things to put in here. It's weird how that all fits. Oh, hmm. Well, yeah, that ain't gonna work either. Because we got one blank up here, two blank there, and one blank down there, but it looks good on all the other sides. So let's continue and try something different. How about like that? Nope, sour note. Well, 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 well. And it's so cool how you can just move this all around. Well, I got an empty space up top. Will this fit there? It will not. It will not fit there. Now what to do? So you see, it's a lot harder than it looks. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you just love puzzles and trying to solve a puzzle, then this is definitely something you'll enjoy. I, for one, am perplexed. Oh, nope. Sticks out the bottom. Dang it. So I gotta get this bigger one. Wait, how about this? Nope, doesn't fit. Dang it. Somehow I gotta get this bigger one in here first. Oops. Uh-oh, I may be onto something. Or maybe not. Oh, I forgot these two here are empty. Dang it. See how close I am? And yet, so far. All right, gonna start again. All right, so that has to go up and down because that's the only one that fits all that spots, all those spots. Nope, that doesn't go there. Ah, how about that? That looks good. Ah, there. Oh no. Leaves this spot here open. How about this? It's getting worse instead of better. So you see, it's not just it's not a pushover game. It takes some thought and some real planning. I know you're probably watching at home right now going, "Hey, stupid, put this one here and put that one there." If you speak a little louder, I might be able to hear you. Dang. I always end up with like something not fitting. Well, 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 well. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, da, da. Nope, that don't work. Outside the box. All right. It's getting probably boring for you watching me right now. I can see that. I understand that. And this ain't gonna work. I'm typically not a puzzle person, but this, nope. All right, let's call that. Let's go to number 4. See what we have in number 4, which is even harder. So you got easy to hard on each level. And we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 levels. And each one has many different things to finish. All right, so this is stacks. So each level has one easy or two easy, and then they move up to even harder and harder. This is normal, this is hard. All right, let's go. And if you can get all the cubes done in the entire game, it will play a song just for you. Wow, these are all L's. See that? They're all L's, every one of them. I may be onto something here. They all look to be about the same size. Oh, that one says it doesn't go there. Well, that ain't gonna work. It looks so simple, and yet, no, it's not. So everything fits, except for I got one that doesn't. Dang it. Yeah. So I'm getting closer. Dang it. Well, that ain't working out for me. Oh, dang. Thought I had something. I love the little sour note. I think I got it. Oh, no. So close. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ta-da! Now that is cool. That is very, very cool. I like it. And then when you open a few more of these here, it'll open up levels 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You keep going up until you got them all. And that's a little song. It will play through when you finish them all. So this is one I didn't finish. So that's why the song ended. But if you can get them all, you can, you can then play the entire song. So this is the next one here. And next one, and you continue up until you get them all done. And you get this really cool song that plays. And I'm guessing that might be the song that is the reason why I got part of my video was banned in certain locations in certain countries. So that's why I turned the music off, except for it does still play that little note here and there. So let's review this game, give it a review. It's called Cubism. And I didn't think I was going to like this because I'm just not a puzzle type person. But it's kind of like Tetris, you know, where you're putting things together and trying to figure it out and get all the different shapes into the box or the cube or whatever size and shape it is. And when you're done, you get a note. And when you finish the entire thing, which has probably got I don't know, 70 or 80 cubes, different sizes and shapes that you have to finish, then it plays a complete song for you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to give it a 10 because it's so fun to play and it's replayable. You can delete all the ones you finished and try them again, start over. It's going to take you quite a while to get through all these different levels. I didn't see really any glitches or problems with this, and this Cubism has been around for a very, very long time, 2-3 years at least. It's been one of the early games. In fact, I think my wife got this, right at the beginning, so that's close to 5 years ago that she picked this game up, and it was for me. I didn't purchase it, but I did get it in the Horizon Plus, which is a monthly or yearly subscription where they give you 2 new games every month, and then there's like 20 other games that you can play and try out. And if you download them, they stay in your queue until you delete them or they move out of the game. So it's a fun. My name is Jeff. I want to thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end. That does help me. If you watch all the way from beginning to end of any video, that helps with the algorithms. Giving a thumbs up, that really, really helps. If you have any comments, questions about this game or any of the other games, go ahead and post them underneath the video for each of those games. If you have hints and tips, that would be wonderful. You can share them with me and the group. There also is a Facebook page. Now, the difference between the Facebook page and the YouTube page is there are things on YouTube that are not on the Facebook, and there are things on Facebook that are not on the YouTube page. Because on Facebook, I can add a lot of pictures, dialogue. I post up different kinds of new announcements, like new games coming out. I post a lot of different things on there. So if you can help me out and make me a friend on the Facebook page, and the link is down below in the description of this game, and become a friend there and like the videos there and follow the videos there and here on YouTube. That helped me out a lot with algorithms. So more people 50 and up will actually see my videos. And if you can share them or tell your friends or family who are 50 and up who may have just got a Quest headset, or if maybe they've been playing for a while but they didn't see any games they liked, tell them about my page. Maybe they'll see more that they will like, so it doesn't sit there and gather dust on your desk. So until next time, my name was Jeff. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.